It think of an eye, wow, that was 5 years, but it really can change a person.
It took me like a year before I was able to actually speak with the locals in here.
Generally, people here just don't give a fuck. Should we bleep that out? No? Just do you. And I think that's also the reason like people succeed, people shine.
Hi guys!
Hey friends! It's Elly.
And I'm Esther.
And we're your
Besties in London! Oh my god, I love it!
I know. How are you, girl?
I'm fine.
It's so nice to see you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, we're called Besties in London because we're two besties spilling the tea. So anything that we want to share, everything under the heat of the sun while sipping
Having tea.
our English tea.
Oh my gosh.
How cute are the teapots?
I know, it's so cute.
And
Perfect.
I know. And look at our macaroons. You really
Yeah.
prepared that.
You did prepare it. Thanks, girl.
You're welcome. Anyways, disclaimer, guys. So we're not experts in the field of psychology and the like. We're just merely two besties that really want to have like a therapeutic session
Yes.
together.
Yeah, so it's just like us learning about each other's experiences, everything that we can learn about each other. So whilst learning together, we want you to learn with us as well.
True.
And also, if there's anything else that you wanted to voice out, we can definitely use this platform to share it with everyone, really.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. Okay, guys. So just for quick background, again, my name is Elly. I've been working and living in London for almost 5 years now. I work in the healthcare sector, and my bestie here.
Yes, I've been here for almost 7 years, and I think I've had like almost 7 jobs.
7-7.
Yes. So going back, I really wanted to talk about how London changed us, like in so many ways.
Yeah.
Because we've been here for, although you say like, okay, you've been here for almost like 6 years.
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years. But when you come to think of it, like, okay, you've been there for almost 5 years. It's not that long. Looking back, every day you do, you go to work, you go home. If you look at it in an everyday basis, it's like, oh my god, nothing's changing. But if you look at it years before, there's so many changes that already happened.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely. Like, if you really think about it, 5 years is a long time.
It
to be
is.
honest. I mean, like, in a blink of an eye, wow, that was 5 years. But it really can change a person
True.
in all aspects of, like, himself or herself. I think, girl, the perfect title for what you just told me is London Made Us This Way.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. So I don't want to start it with a very heavy topic. So for now, let's just something light.
Something light.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I wanted to ask because, well, I know you love music.
I do.
So tell me more about it.
Well, even back from the Philippines, I really love listening to music. So,
Yeah.
of course, back home, we have our OPMs, American music.
Yes.
I didn't really listen to a lot of like UK-based artists.
Yes.
But then when I got here, it also expanded my taste in music. So I can name some of the artists that I
that's
listen
nice.
to
Yeah.
as well.
I'm not very
So-
good with names, guys. So
Yeah, but I think some of you can relate. So some artists that are based here in the UK that are really good. One of them is Florence and the Machine. I can also talk all day about DXX. They're also really, really good. There's also this French artist. Her
Okay.
name is Christine. So her band is called Christine and the Queens. She also has really, really good music. So, and also here in London or in the UK in general, girl, they really like listening to hip hop or like rap music. So there's this one rap artist. His
Yeah.
name is SD Kid. He's new, but
okay.
it's like when he came to the scenes, it was like boom, like he
Are
got big instantly.
Okay.
It was because I think some of you would know the famous actor, American actor, Timothée Chalamet. So people are like, so because SD Kid wears like a mask. Like he covers his nose and his mouth, so only his eyes are seen. And people are like theorizing that it could
It's
be
like a mystery.
yeah, that they're like, oh, maybe this is Timothée Chalamet because it really does look like him. But his music is also really good. So music-wise, when I got here in the UK, it really expanded.
That's amazing.
Yeah, like I found out that there's also a lot of talented artists from here. Okay, so anyway, we're done with the music bit. How about with your hobbies? Like, how did London influence you when it comes to your hobbies?
I haven't really explored a lot on that part. So but what I can say is I brought my hobby from back home to here.
Yeah.
I love
which
being
is-
in front of the TV,
Mhm.
watching TV shows, but
Mhm.
mostly back home because I've got like limited option on what to
Mhm.
watch.
Mhm.
So it's mostly like drama, action series. But now there's so many genres that I haven't really explored that blew my mind. Like, oh my gosh, this is something new, and I really want to watch this.
Mhm.
But the thing is, like for example, I've watched The Crown.
Oh, I love The Crown.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And with that one, it's they incorporated the history about it.
Yeah.
That it made me too curious that I would wanna Google something like, did this really happen?
Yeah, like did this happen to the queen?
Exactly.
Did this happen to the princess? Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
and then you get to like, oh my god. So okay, so who's next? Next, next.
blah. Yeah. Did you finish the all the seasons?
I haven't yet.
Girl, you should.
Yeah, but I am on that part. Like it gets too intense for me. Like,
Yeah.
I need to.
You're like,
Yes.
stop it. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
And aside from that one is Downtown Abbey.
I love Downton Abbey, yeah.
Right. So there's so many things that I really wanted to explore because I think I realized that whilst watching those series, I get to learn something as well here. Like because those series are some of it
Mm.
are actually shot here in UK.
Mhm.
So there are places that I wanted to visit.
You want to visit because of the
Yeah,
show.
exactly. And then
Get
it's something like relatable.
Mhm.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Because oh my god, oh I know where that place is. So
exactly.
you know.
Plus, you also get to learn like how the English people live
Yes.
before, like
Mhm.
during those eras.
Exactly.
Like example in Downton Abbey, like I think it was around 1912 to the
Yeah.
early 1920s or 1930s.
And the way they
Mm.
actually talk to each other as well.
Exactly.
Is too
It's so different from now.
Exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's like you can picture it out like really people talk like this before. It's so formal.
so formal or like whatever for.
Exactly.
So
Speaking of the way they talk,
Mm.
it's also their fashion.
yeah.
Girl, the wardrobe, please. So it's not, guys, it's not the Downtown Abbey.
Not the Downton Abbey fashion.
But I'm just trying to
Mm.
say, like, aside from the things that we've actually shared,
Mm.
the fashion as well.
yeah.
Like, how did your fashion change?
When I got here in London.
Yes.
I feel like it really
Did it-
changed. Yeah.
Did it like change, like so big a change from how you used to dress up back home and to being here now?
sort of. Sort of because like example like back home girl, right?
Mhm.
Like we only have rainy days and we have our sunny days.
Yeah.
Like our monsoons.
Yes.
But here we have 4 seasons. So every season, of course, because of the weather,
yeah,
the way you dress also change.
exactly.
Like for example, back home, I don't usually wear like long sleeves. I
Mhm.
don't wear like a lot of trousers because it's really hot.
Mhm.
So you just stick to the t-shirt, to your shorts and stuff.
yeah.
But here you really get to experiment. You get to learn
Yes, I love
what
that
your
part.
fashion choices really are.
Yeah.
And also because I really love the way European people dress.
Exactly. And the
Yeah.
thing is, whatever it is that your fashion,
Mm.
whatever you wear,
Mm.
they won't judge. You won't get
Exactly.
that stare.
Yeah, back home
Yeah.
you get that
You-
a lot.
You know, when you dress differently back home, you get those stares. And you will really feel those stares. But here, however weird you wanna dress up, it's not a bad thing, okay?
Yeah.
However weird you wanna dress up, no one's gonna.
Yeah, like they don't
Yeah,
mind.
they don't exactly. That's why you become more confident on what you wear, and then you can
Exactly.
actually. For me, that is my creative outlet
Mm-hmm.
because well, I can express myself.
Mhm.
From the way, like my mood today is I'm kind of sad, so I'm gonna be wearing all black.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of bubbly today. I'm gonna wear very colorful like tops, or
Mhm.
it's something that I can express myself. The freedom of expressing
Yeah.
yourself through
like there's
outfit.
no inhibitions to like what you want to wear.
and you're not limited
Mm.
just because people will stare at you. So I
Okay.
don't have that one anymore, and I'm so happy. Like,
That's good.
right?
I mean, like, I have one example for that. Like, coming from the Philippines, I mean, of
Mhm.
course, I love being Filipino. I love my country.
Mhm.
It's just that it's a fact that some people back home, they're really, like, judgy when it comes to what you wear. Like, especially, for example, like, on a hot day, if someone wears boots, they're like, why is she wearing boots?
Exactly.
As what you mentioned earlier, like, oh, you're gonna get all the stares and stuff. But yeah, but here, you're not gonna get the stare, but people would think on a winter day, like, why is this person not wearing something
Yeah.
warm for their
Yeah,
feet?
especially if
Like,
you're wearing like
yeah.
slippers, like what?
Exactly, like,
And it's winter, so like you said, we've got like 4 seasons here, and then they change their wardrobe every season,
yeah.
which is something that actually surprised me. I'm like, oh, we're like this.
Exactly, no. Like,
Yeah.
since you've mentioned that, I remembered I have this colleague. She was like, oh, I already put away my summer clothes or my autumn clothes.
Yes.
Because I'm putting out my coats now.
Yeah.
Like,
They
it's a good thing to do as well, no?
actually, they have this thing that they do. Like, did you notice that whenever
Yeah.
it's like winter, it seems like everybody's moods change. Like,
Yeah.
they tend to wear darker clothes. So it's like, oh, okay, this is
Also,
winter
because
now.
really, fun fact, if you're wearing darker colors like black,
Mhm.
it's like an insulator.
Oh.
So like it keeps
makes
you warm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay.
feel like, yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yeah, I feel like, if I'm not mistaken,
I believe you.
okay, you have no choice.
Exactly. Guys, search it and then comment down below. Comment down below.
Comment down below. Anyway,
So yeah, that's my creative outlet. How about yours? So
well, I always say that I feel like I was born to come here in a way. I never really like thought about it because before, when I was in the Philippines, I really want to go to Paris. I want to go to France.
You did share
I mean,
that one.
London was in the back of my head, mostly because like I love to read, and people in London love to read. I really like Harry Potter, and Harry Potter is from here.
Yes.
But it just really didn't dawn on me like to come here. But when I got here, I feel like I really blended with the people easily, especially because I love to read, I love to write, and
oh yeah, speaking of read, I see people reading like in the train, in the tube.
exactly.
Like, okay.
Yeah, but it's so nice. It's so nice because then you will see that especially people, even the kids, they really love to read.
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
so good when you always like learn a lot. And you're
Of course, yeah.
it's good when you're a learned person, when you're educated.
Yes.
No, I mean, like, in a sense of you want to
You never stop learning.
Yes, exactly. Also, like, when it comes to writing, I really like to journal. I also like to write like just like short proses or poems of like every day. It's also like very therapeutic. It's so cathartic.
Patay na.
Therapy session, yeah. But then I also realized, girl, like, in the 5 years of living here, honing the skills that I have and my creative outlets, I really felt like you become a cultured person not by choice.
Yeah,
but it just happens naturally.
Yeah, that's right. Without even trying, you become cultured. And then you tend to be able to relate to things that you don't have any idea about from before. Like, oh yeah, I visited this museum. I went to this cafe.
Yeah.
Speaking of cafe, I know you love coffee shops.
Speaking of, girl, actually, so here in London, so again, as we've said earlier, people really love to read books. So they also have, and they also love their caffeine. So there's coffee shops anywhere and everywhere. I especially like to hang out like around Mayfair or Marylebone. They have like really quaint coffee shops. Sometimes, girl, like their coffee shops also, it's like a coffee shop / bookshop.
Oh, really?
So if you're
Bring
like
me
a
there.
bookworm, I will. You have to read now. Like, I'm gonna suggest some books for you. Apart from that, you also mentioned, oh my gosh, London is home to a lot of like museums.
Yes.
Free admission museums.
Exactly.
Give me an example.
Tate.
Yes.
Tate Modern is really like one of those modern, modern ones, and then a lot of new artists do their exhibits in
Exactly.
the area.
And since you've mentioned Tate Modern, I feel like they're also having an exhibition now with Picasso. So I recently went to Spain. I mean, this is another this is just a segue, but I went to Spain and I went to a museum there exhibiting Picasso. But here, they're also doing that in Tate Modern now. So maybe we can go in the next few weeks.
Shall we?
Do you want to go with us?
Yes. We'll show it to you.
Yeah.
But the thing that I really love, because it's free, I love going to parks.
Okay.
Yeah. I think because it's something it's not very normal, or it's not very common back home. So, I get to go with Jason, and then we just lay something down and then we bring food and then we'll just stay there for hours talking about whatever or just like sitting down together. That's something so um refreshing for me.
It's
Because
like a calming, like
like
activity.
surrounded by greenery. They always say like, if you're stressed, if you're something like that,
I think that's also
decompress
correct
through nature.
It's also like a very like English kind, or it's like an English niche activity going to parks here.
Oh yeah.
Because like as you've mentioned, like back home, we rarely like go to parks or like
I don't think we even have
a
one.
picnic.
No, I think we have one, but it's not like how do you say it? It's not like the parks in here. It's huge. It's very spacious.
Plus, have good views.
Yes,
like the
exactly.
city.
And it's very well maintained as well. Like the greenery, they always try to update their flowers as well.
Exactly.
Diba?
They
It's like
love their blooms
every
here.
season it's like a different flower. They plant something else. I'm like, oh am I at that no, am I at that age? So yes, that one I really love.
Have you been to Richmond Park?
That's one of the things I really want to go to
Really
because
should
of the
go.
deer. Like,
Yeah. You should go, like, if you go to Richmond Park, it's like you're outside London in a sense. Like outside of the hustle and bustle of the city. It's really nice there. It's really, really good.
Okay.
And you've also mentioned earlier to me that you've been to Hyde Park.
Oh yes, Hyde Park, St. James Park, Greenwich Park, all the parks.
I've been to Greenwich Park.
Even the local park.
That's good.
Yeah, I just like exploring it. And there's this one time we went to St. James Park. All the cherry blossoms were blooming. And it was so nice. Even if like I've been here for almost 7 years, every time I see the cherry blossoms, it's always so like I don't know. It has that thing. It has that kind of beauty that would just you just wanted to watch it. You just wanted to look at it all day.
Yeah, the art of noticing, they say.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think like right now we're overstimulated like with all the social media.
Yeah.
Always on our phones 24/7.
Exactly.
I think doing an activity like that, like going to the park, it also like calms your nervous system, regulates your nervous system.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, since we're talking about that, Esther, no, I'm also just really curious as well. Like, how do you think London has changed you, perspective wise? Like, for example, when it comes to work, like, how has it changed you as
That's
a
a really
person?
good question.
Yeah.
There's a very huge difference when it comes to work career wise. The gap is really huge. Because back home.
Wait, I'm gonna try the macaroons.
Oh yes, yeah, it looks really nice. So what, like back home, you have very limited choice, and then whatever your choice is, you need to. It's not like you really need to stick with it. So because number one, it's gonna be your livelihood for a very long time. But when I actually came here, as I mentioned earlier, I had almost like 7 jobs. I did not know that changing jobs is something so normal here. Back home, you have to you can't let go of whatever abuse you're going through. Oh, sorry. No. You can't let go of your job because it means that you're gonna have to think about how you're gonna live for the next week, for the next month, so things like that. But here it's quite normal to change job just like that. It's not bad because the thing is you now have a choice. So you're not just stuck with one thing. If you're not happy with it, leave. Find something else, which is something I really appreciate because I didn't have that kind of choice before. And aside from career, there's a lot of things that you can actually there's so many things that you can work. I never picture myself working in healthcare ever. So because I'm back home, I used to do marketing, sales, and then here I've changed career. But I didn't really know that it was possible. Yeah. So career wise, there's so many options. And you can still live, by the way. If you change your job, okay, wait. I can live for like another month or so.
Yeah.
Until I think about like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. So something like that. How about like how did London I'm really curious about this one as well. How did London change you in a sense of, being around your friends or having friends?
Or like my take on friendship.
Yes, yes.
I always, I always say this.
Mm.
I really, really feel that London really helped me grow as a person.
Oh.
Like in general, but since we're talking about friendships, I think my take on friendships now is that I do not need like a huge crowd or like a big quantity of
Yeah.
friends. Like right now, like my inner circle, like I can just count them with my fingers. Or like, sige,
Quality over
let's also
quantity.
include
Yeah.
my toes. But like it's a very small number of core people.
Mhm.
I really feel like having a small number of people in your life
Yeah.
is very essential, especially now that we're, in our settling down age. Settling down. Because I then found out, Esther, that I don't enjoy the things that I used to do when I was younger. Like,
Oh.
especially always partying, always going out having drinks, like gossip and stuff. I mean, admit it, we all have been there, you know. But now it's like
Kwentahin, girl.
but now it's like just enjoying the things, the simple things with your friends, knowing that they always got your back. Like there are always friendships that will fade.
I agree.
Especially like example like long distance friendships. Sadly, some of them they fade. But I'm also glad like I also still have friends that I still connect with, even if we're far away. But I know that they have a good influence in my life.
Yeah.
And I also influence them in a good way as well. So I think that's my take on friendship now.
Can I add something on that one?
Yeah.
You know, but especially when you say like long distance friends.
Yeah.
Because I think you grow separately.
Yeah.
And then the way you grow, it's like they cannot relate to you and you cannot relate to them anymore.
You have different frequencies already.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that part I really do agree with that.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's not because you're both growing in any way. It's just that your growth
It's not the same.
doesn't coincide with what you like and the changes that you have. So things like that. But it's sad, but it's sad and it's good.
Yeah. It's sad, but it's true, no?
Yes, yes.
How about when it comes to your perspective in life? How has it changed?
Miss Universe question?
Yes, girl. Top 5.
Okay, so for me, life's good both
Mhm.
back home and here.
Mm.
But there's a huge difference as well. Back home, life's good. But the thing is, you tend to think about so other people
Mm.
and then yourself late. Like,
Mm.
it's always yourself behind
Mm.
and then so many people first. But here, when I got here, I learned how to prioritize myself and my husband and us.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm sure you've heard about this one before, like being selfish is not bad, which is really I agree with that 100%. It's not bad. With us, we're here in a different country, no families, no relatives. So we really have to think about ourselves first before actually trying to. I'm not saying you don't think about others. Of course, you still think about others, but the thing is, you prioritize yourself, and because it's like something that we were brought up, like you have to
like a
always think.
toxic Filipino trait.
Yeah, we have to talk about that one.
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my
I get
God.
what you mean.
Like, I'm so selfish, and people will actually tell you like you're only thinking about yourself. But here, no, you have to think about yourself.
Yeah, because you worked hard for it. That's like your own blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
So how can you give to others if you don't even fill your cup first?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Speaking of life,
Mm.
so we've talked about so many things: work, friends, life. But really, how about yourself? Like your self-confidence?
My self-confidence.
Yes.
Well, it really improved once I got here, which is really, really good. Because I feel like back home, we're sort of limited to the standards of how Filipinos see you. Example, like physically. Like back home, we're like, you should be tall, you should be fair-skinned, you should be slim.
The beauty
The
standards.
beauty standards. When I got here, it's totally different. Because you live in a multicultural city now. Like example, like in London, where people, females, males, all shapes and sizes, you can see them, all colors. So meaning to say, like, every singular person that you encounter has their own beauty.
Yes.
So it really changed my perspective when it comes to that. I'm like, he's handsome, she's beautiful, whatever their color is. Like
Yeah.
I also see that in myself, that I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm unique as a person. So I
Yes.
don't have to be fit in a certain standard because that's not
Yeah.
me. So here, like, also with the help of like my friends, that they're like, no, you should wear what you want to wear. I don't wear sleeveless before, but when I got
Yeah.
here, I'm like, why not? Why won't I wear it?
I
If I
know.
like the color.
I told you about that one. I was like, oh my
Yeah.
god, Kate, you look so good on that sleeveless dress.
Yeah, because people are like, oh, if you have like fat arms, if you're fat, like you don't
They
look
judge
good
you.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's their own insecurity talking.
Mhm.
Like, because generally people here just don't give a fuck. Should we bleep that out? No. They just really don't give a fuck.
Yes.
Like, just do you. And I think that's also the reason, like, people succeed, people shine.
Yes,
Because
yes.
you just have to be confident, like, what you can offer to the table. I think, Esther, the most important thing to just remember is if you have good intentions,
Yeah.
then I think you should just be confident and do whatever you want to do.
Yes. And I think because, like what you said, we live in a very diverse city.
Yeah.
One of the most diverse city in the world.
Exactly.
Like people would just respect you as who you are
Mhm.
physically
Mhm.
and how you present yourself.
Mhm.
Like they don't just this box
They
of
don't put you in a
thinking.
box.
Yeah, like okay, this is the beauty standard. This is what you have to do, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I actually I agree with that one a lot because it also affects me. Like, oh, you have to be skinny, you have to be with this size, but come on, I'm pretty.
Kids.
Come on, I'm pretty.
Pretty girls.
Yeah.
So you just asked me about confidence, no? And that's, I think that's a positive thing.
Yes.
But I wanna do like 180 degrees on that. Like, how about when it comes to the negativities? How about loneliness? Does it still affect you living here?
Oh, 100%. Yes, loneliness, definitely. I'm very affected on that one because migrating or going to another place didn't really cross my mind
Yeah.
until I met my husband.
Not all.
So, no, really, I've never thought of going to another country, living to another country, working with, a very diverse people in a workplace. Never. You know, when you come here and then you get isolated, you get that a little bit you're isolated because, of course, your friends are back home. You might have friends here, but, the things that your friends back home knows you from, from when you were like in high school until you're working, but here it's like everything is new. So the communication wise, how you relate to them is different. So it's like I felt isolated. So I was so lonely. Like, oh my God, how am I supposed to express myself to these people? How am I supposed to adjust myself? Like for them to, for me to understand them and for them to actually understand
How
me.
long was the adjustment phase for you?
For me, it took me like a year before I was able to actually speak with the locals in here because we'll talk about this one in our maybe in our next sessions.
Do you still feel that way right now?
Well, now it got a little bit better.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but I think everyone deals with it differently.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, you can always message us. And for you guys to reach this far, thank you so much for listening to
Or
us.
even you can comment as well, like,
Yeah, you can
your
share
own
your experience. Yeah. How London changed you, or wherever you are in the world, how did it change you?
Yeah.
Right? Speaking of that one, I wanted to ask because, like me, I'm with my husband and I still feel lonely.
Yeah.
Like I still miss things. They think like, oh, you're with your husband, you should be happy like that. No, it's not like that. It's different. That's why I always adore those individuals who come here, work here, live here on their own and then making it. And I think you're one of those, the best example of that one, girl.
That's a really nice thing to say.
Your independence.
My independence.
Yeah.
I feel like, I really became independent when I got here.
Mm.
Back home, I did have those years that prepared me to coming here, like being independent, living outside my mom's home.
Mm.
But here in London, it really changed me a lot. like being independent. Before, it's so hard for me to eat at a restaurant alone, do my own groceries alone. It's always like with a friend or with a family member or with a partner.
Okay.
But here, girl, like I really learned that you have to fend for yourself.
Yes.
Like living
yes.
abroad, not just in London, ha, like in general. Like you really have to love your own company, be comfortable with yourself, by yourself.
Yes.
So I think it's a really good avenue to be here in London in exploring like how you are alone.
Yeah.
Not lonely,
Yes.
but alone. I don't know, like I really, really love the experience as well.
I love the fact that you say you know, being alone but not lonely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know, back home you always have someone with you. You can
Exactly.
just like, hey, where you at?
Yeah.
Like, let's go. Come with me.
Yeah.
You know, you can. We have those Kalad Karen friends.
Correct. But it's so hard to do it here.
Yeah,
Because people have different schedules.
Exactly. Yeah.
You have to like, when are you free? And then your other friends like free 2 weeks from now. The other one's free 3 weeks from now. So it's so hard for your schedules to mesh.
And then you have to schedule as well.
Exactly.
It's not something we got used to, like, okay, where you are.
Yeah.
You know, back home is, okay, let's just meet.
Exactly.
But here you have to, like, respect their schedules.
Exactly.
Wait when they are actually free. So that's also something you believe, but it is good.
Yeah.
To be able to get to learn that part. Like, you have to respect
and be
their-
independent, like know your
Yes.
own likes and dislikes, where you want to go, what you want to do. It's very uncomfortable when you're like when you're alone.
Yeah.
That was me a few years ago.
Oh.
But then now I'm very happy to say that it's really true. Change is really the only permanent thing in this world. People grow if you want to grow.
Yes.
And I'm very happy to say that London really helped me grow. I enjoy my own company. Sometimes even to a fault. That I'm like, example, like if a friend would be like, oh, can I join you? But then in my head, I'm like, I think I just want to be alone. You know? And we're extroverts. We're extroverts. But then sometimes there are just moments where you want to be an introvert. You want to be with yourself only.
Yes. I think that's one of the things changed in me as well, because I'm very extrovert. Jason always would, you know, mention it like, oh, you're very extrovert. You always want to be around people. But when I got here, I'm like, you know, being introvert is also good.
I think we just really grew
No?
as people.
Yeah. Speaking of like our growth, did your ambition in life change as well when you actually moved here?
I feel like it did. So I feel like I should face them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because like before back home, when I applied for the job that I'm doing now here, that was the only thing that was on my mind. I'm like, I'm just gonna do this job, progress to a different band or level in that certain field, and then that's it. But then now, coming here in London, and I feel like I'm in a place where you can reach anywhere, or like you can reach all over the world what it is you want.
Yes.
Because London is a place for like dreams, and like if you just know where to begin, you just know, or you just have this good idea, have this people around you that can help you bring that idea to life. I feel like anything is possible, especially now in the age of social media. Like for example, for me, I really like to be a voice as well, not just for myself but for other people. And it's also really good, right? Like to talk about things that can, again, as what you've said earlier, can be therapeutic. You can learn from each other, but other people can learn from you as well. I think that's a really good platform. And that is like with my ambition, Esther, I also really like to share it with other people, like what we're doing now. So I think that's one of my ambition, to reach audiences, to reach people that are like-minded, that can, you know, grow with us.
Yeah. And I think it's nice because when you see something that you can relate to, or you feel like, oh my God, I feel like nobody can relate to what I'm going through. But then you see this platform and you, oh, I'm going through the same thing. So I really
like relate.
Yeah. Yes. I like
Relate,
that.
girl.
I like that feeling that you're not alone. I mean, we wanted myself, I wanted to use our platform to be able to share with people, with all of you guys, that, you know, whenever you have experiences that you think you can't share or you think no one can relate, well, you can always share it with us.
Yeah, because we're your besties.
I know. Oh my God, so cute.
True. Like like you can always like come with us, sit with us, have your own English tea.
Yes.
Talk about the tea. With your
Spilling the tea. And you can always share the spilling the tea part.
Yeah, that's
yes. Anywhere you are in the world.
correct. Especially if you are around the United Kingdom or in London, or if you want to go to London, we'd be very happy to answer your questions about it.
True. So as much as we can, we'll help you not feel that you're alone.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a big thing for me.
Mm.
Like I don't like people feeling that they're alone and that nobody will relate to them. That's a big thing for me. Anyways, for me, I think we didn't choose London. Like it chose us.
Aww.
Agree?
That's true. I agree. I think it's like it's destiny, it's fate.
Yeah.
No matter how cliche it may sound, but
But the thing is, when you actually experience it yourself, it's not gonna be a cliche.
yeah, definitely.
It only becomes a cliche because you haven't experienced it.
That's true. But now you're living it.
Yeah.
Right. By the way, friends, so just to let you know, in this podcast, we're not limited to certain topics only about London. We can talk about anything and everything under the heat of the sun. So as besties, we also have like a lot of interests. For me, we can talk about niche topics like UFOs, the universe, the human consciousness, the nerd in me is coming out.
We're very open into
what
everything.
happens after death.
Yes, guys, we're really very open about any topic like food,
Food,
mental health,
definitely.
toxic Filipino traits,
Pwede.
and like what my bestie said, anything and everything under the heat of sun.
Yeah, because I think it's really nice to discuss as well.
Yeah,
so you can comment below, honestly.
And if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, please do. And then we'll talk about it. And you can even share your experience as well, no? Yeah.
Why not?
Through
Make
the
it
fire.
Bestie session again.
This is such
This is such a good therapy session.
As in, bestie ko ay
Sabay
nagsasabay
tayo. Try na natin itong cold tea.
Yes.
Dami pa kani. So, Esther, girl, what's the tea?
Oh my God. Girl, I found this trending. Honestly, on all social media, the 2026 is the new 2016. So it's like a very, very, very long throwback.
10 years.
Yes, exactly.
Actually, girl, I'm guilty. I participated in the trend.
You did?
I did.
Let me
You're
see.
kamalain.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Hala. So this one is
This was the time when I was still working as a medical representative.
Oh, okay.
So legal drug lord. Legal drug
pusher.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, so mauna siya nga time, girly. This one's with my sister, Kim. That's the day she
these are so
graduated.
cute.
I know, but 2016, come on.
Still cute.
Yeah. Ngayon, nakakata-cute.
Hindi naman. Friends na.
Friends good ta.
Oo.
And then,
Very nerdy.
very
Yes.
exposed gid kayo. I was still a med rep these days.
Okay. I'll share
How about you?
mine.
Share your share your photos.
Do I even have some? Okay. So Barbie. Look.
Oh my girl! Girl, di na nakamakita mong ilong. Di ba puti?
Grabe ang filter.
Correct.
So yeah, I was working in a manufacturing company, cosmetics manufacturing company. Very guapa-guapa girl.
Gwapa man gihapon ron.
Yes.
Okay, next photo.
Muñeca yan.
Dirty
Yes.
tapos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Diba? Oh my gosh. Yeah, with my friends.
Ay, lahirag yun.
Yes, diba? Dira na in love si Jason ako dahil.
Perfect. Agoy.
So, yeah. So,
Ay, murag dili ikaw.
no, that's like one of my best friend's wedding. Yeah. So, yeah, very high, college.
As in? Asa ka
Do you know where? Yeah. I guess.
Sweet girly! This one?
Yeah.
Hello, for the new one.
No, very
Very, very slims.
Oo.
Very beanie days. Beanie Stacy.
Murag nabughat man ko din. Honestly, I cannot remember what I did before if I don't see these pictures. I appreciate the technology because you can remind yourself about, the good things, of course. Who wants to remember the bad things? Diba? Like, oh my God, ingani ko kanina.
Like a little throwback. Don't you find it interesting? Like for me, like this is like a real experience of mine.
Yeah.
During that time, like a certain photo was taken. Like for me, like maybe like one of my insecurity before was like my weight. So like at that time, taking that picture and then looking at it, example 2016, I'm like, oh my God, it looks so fat. And then like after a year or two, when you look back at the photo and you gained weight, you're like, actually I'm not. You understand?
Very relatable. That's why, like, where are you on this picture?
Correct. Very Beanie Stacy kayo, girl. Ang
Back then, I thought I was like really, overweight. Like, because amongst your friend, you tend to like compare man good. And then, and then years pass, like, I wasn't actually.
Exactly.
No.
So I think the lesson is like learn to love yourself for who you are now.
Exactly.
Or at that time.
I mean, it's okay to compare, but don't bring yourself down together with it. Like,
correct.
maybe there's a healthy way of comparing. Like, you don't get insecure. Instead, you motivate yourself to actually do something about it. Diba?
Nice. So that was a nice that was a nice tea.
Yeah. It's nice that people nowadays learn to actually love themselves more. Learn to appreciate, like, oh yeah, I was like that before, but now I'm like this. So, that kind of acceptance is really good. So I think this is what the tea is about.
Correct. Okay, guys, we're gonna see you on our next therapeutic session again.
Yeah,
right?
on our next What's the Tea?
Correct.